Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. As you can see, we're getting ready to start a brand new reserve today. We finished up in Cuatro Colinas in our last hunt, and in between that hunt and today's episode, we went back and finally updated our trophy lodge. So be sure to go back and watch that episode if you'd like to get the latest info or latest configuration of our trophy lodge. But here we're going to be heading into Awaroa National Park, located in the Southern Alps. Yeah, New Zealand. Nestled at the foot of the Southern Alps, the Awaroa, I don't know why I can't say that, National Park is home to the diverse biomes of New Zealand's South Island. Sika deer roam the lush temperate beach forests of the west, while red and fallow deer are found in the hillsides of the east. Further up, chamois and pharaoh goats play atop alpine ridges, trace the trails of history from the first Polynesian settlers to the hardy helicopter hunters who took on great personal risk to preserve the reserve's unique biodiversity, or just stop and take in the magic with the landscapes that have inspired countless fantasy worlds. So we're going to hop into here. I don't normally start from the menu, but whenever we start a new reserve, I do, because I want to get my intro out of the way before we get a bunch of talking from whatever game warden we're going to be meeting. So let's hop in and find out what is going to happen here. It's an epic view, but it's taking forever to get down to our character. Come on.
Kia ora. Nau mai haere mai ki Aotearoa. Welcome to New Zealand and to Te Awaroa National Park. This little slice of paradise is teeming with creatures big and small, and more adventures than you'll find on any movie screen or storybook. Now, I've lived out here in the Wop Wops all my life, and never wanted for anything else. In fact, it's practically in my blood. This place and my family go way back. Things have been a little tricky lately, though. It's fast becoming somewhere I don't recognize anymore, and I don't like it. That's why I dragged you out here, Hoa. With your help, we're going to wean ourselves off outside money and make the Awaroa model for sustainability the entire South Island can get behind. Right, let's get moving. Glad to see you've arrived in one piece. Josh is my nephew. He just got his license, and I swear that kid spends more time with his hands on the radio dials than on the steering wheel. I hope he didn't talk your ear off. I've had to rely on him a lot lately since my legs started acting up again. I was planning to head out and meet you today, but here I am at home, propped up on 5 kinds of pillows. Doctor's orders. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat from me. Head over to the outpost marked on your hunter, mate, and let's get you started.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So generally on these maps, if you're just joining us, if you're just joining the series, we are trying to work our way to all of the points of interest. And then, of course, she has to talk.
Your mate, Alejandra, said the two of you were here on holiday? She had nothing but praise for you, by the way. Said you almost single-handedly turned things around for her in Cuatro Colinas.
Oh.
Well, naturally I have pretty high expectations, but let's take our time getting to know each other first.
I wonder if that's a dynamic thing, if it knows that I've been there first, or if it just assumes.
Just her recounting your heroic antics that made me pick up the phone. She said you were, and I quote, stoic, practical, and probably born out in the bush somewhere. Just what I was looking for, in other words.
Okay, well, we want to head over to this one here for the mission, but for now, all right, anyways, hopefully I can get through the rest of this. Generally, we try to just kind of zigzag our way across the map, exploring everywhere, unlocking all the points of interest, and then trying to get one gold trophy of each animal. For this map, it's kind of weird because we pretty much have all of the animals except for the chamois and the sika deer. We have gold trophies already for the Merriam's turkey, mallard, European rabbit, fallow deer, and feral pig, and we already have diamonds for the gold, the feral goat, and the red deer. So we only really have 2 animals to grab on this hunt. So what we're going to do right now is, especially because there's this big mountain range in the way, we're actually going to head over here and grab this lookout point first. Then we'll come over here and do that. I'm going to be really annoyed if she has me go to the outpost and then wants me to come back over here. But for now, we're gonna go this way and try to get that done. What do we got over here? Making a noise like there was something over here. Our loadout for today is the well, I don't know if we're going to stick with this loadout. For right now, our loadout is the Malmer 7mm for our class 4 to 9 animals, the 243 pistol for our class 2 and 3 animals, the 12 gauge, the new high caliber shotgun from the new pack that they developed for close range class 1 animals, and the pistol for the 22 pistol for class 1 animals at a distance, and the 454 for our defense against the dark arts. I don't think there's anything on this map that's actually going to become aggressive towards us though, so I don't know that we're going to necessarily ever end up pulling that out. For now, let's run over here since we have this nice big lake available, and we'll see if there's anything cool that we might be able to take a shot at. We've got a bunch of ducks over there. Um, 14 to 17. That could be a gold. We'll take a shot with our... Let's get a little bit closer. And then we'll take a shot with our pistol, see if maybe we can pick this guy off. Sometimes I get lucky. I want to try to get within... Alright, I think that's probably close enough. Alright, well, I didn't do very good with that. Sometimes I can get pretty decent. I felt like I should have hit that guy, but it just didn't work out. Let's see if there's anything else along the shoreline here that's worth trying to do something with. Doesn't seem like it, so we'll head over here to this. I have not yet decided whether we're going to hold on to this loadout that we have right now. Not really that worried about the turkeys or any of that stuff. So we don't really necessarily need a shotgun for this one. So we may return to our other loadout, and because this one only goes up to class 6 animals, I don't even know that we necessarily need the Malmer for this. I'm kind of 2 minds about it. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to find an outpost over here. We'll unlock this, and now we can take a look at our loadouts and see if we can find the most appropriate loadout that's going to make our lives here as easy as possible. As it sits right now, the highest class animal on this map is a class 6 animal, the red deer. So I don't know that we necessarily need to be running around with the most powerful weaponry. Is our shop in here, or is it outside? Looks like it might be outside. So let's check this out and take a look at our information here. So for our loadouts, my normal loadout is the Malmer and then the 243 pistol. Sorry, 243 pistol. The 243 rifle. But I don't know that we necessarily... Here's the thing. I like having overpowered weapons for as much as I can, so we'll probably hold on to the Malmer because we have the sika deer, the fallow deer, the feral pig, and the red deer. Those are all class 4 and above, and this rifle will definitely smash those to bits. But at the same time, we could do a semi-auto loadout, or yeah, we could do a semi-auto loadout if we really wanted to. Because we could swap this out for the Zarza 308. And that would give us a semi-auto capability, but I don't really need it. I don't really need it. I'm very happy with the Mommer. I think we're going to stick with that. And then we'll have the 243 for all of... It'll basically be these two weapons for everything, pretty much. And then we'll have the pistol for shooting anything small that may cross our path that's worth going after. I'm not that worried about the Class 1 animals on this map. They're all animals from other places that we've been. So I think we're gonna go with the I think we're gonna go with this.
You know what a track is? Evidence you're not alone out there. Humbling, eh?
Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Now let's take a look at our character. Do we have anything that's specific to this area? I don't think so. We could go back with the Australian bushwear outfit, I guess, since it's, you know, relatively near. But I think we'll probably just do the forest camo outfit because it's all forest around here. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this for now. I may change my mind at some point, but until then, we'll go with what we have now. So our plan for now is we're going to run up here, and then we'll go over to the lookout point over here, and then we'll run all the way over to the mission area that she wanted us to go to. Since we're so close to this one, we'll go ahead and grab that, and I think that's our lookout point right there. Normally, I try to put in a bunch of cuts, so if you're new to the series, I don't just do straight playthroughs. I do put cuts in when we have long treks between places. There's just a lot of stuff going on right now, all here at the beginning. And the first episode in a reserve typically tends to have a lot more straight up gameplay in it because there's just a lot going on at first. So I'm gonna, well, I was gonna put a cut in right now, but I want to give you guys a decent view of the lookout point over here because it looks kind of cool. I haven't seen one that looks like this before. We'll just keep an eye out for any animals that may be showing their faces around here. So the big targets that we're going to be looking for on this map are Chamois and Sika deer. We don't have trophies for those guys yet. We're good on everything else. If we come across really good options for those, then obviously we'll try. But realistically, I'm not super concerned about any of the other animals on this map other than the two species that we're specifically looking for. So we'll hop up into here. These are going to be annoying. At least we're able to relatively quickly walk up them, though. The stairs in the Spain map, like, really slowed you down, made you feel like you were like crawling up the stairs. But these are okay. These aren't that bad. I hate when doors open towards me. Okay, here we go. So we'll unlock part of the map, and then we'll head down to the other outpost over there and continue with the story missions. So nothing specifically cool. So yeah, we'll grab this on our way out of this valley area because we're gonna have to come up through here anyway to get out of here. So yeah, we'll remove the waypoint and we'll follow the mission tracker. So I will now put a cut in now that we are gonna be traveling a fair bit of a distance, and then I will bring you guys back if something interesting happens or we make it to our destination. We got some pigs over here. Nice class 4 right there. I was coming over here for a fallow deer, but I got a warning call, and I'm pretty sure it's gone by now. So we'll take this guy right there. Hopefully that was a good shot. I don't remember how tough the feral pigs are, but they are a class 4 animal, so they're at the very bottom end of what this rifle is capable of. Got a rest zone for that. I want to grab the rest zone for these pigs over here so that we have it for later. Cool. Guess we already had it. So I will track down this pig and bring you guys back when we found it. Never mind, it's right here. I thought it ran further. Okay, how did we do? Oh, we didn't get a vital organ. And it was a gold feral pig, too. Somehow I got it in the spine. Black... Oh, wait. Okay. Rare is albino. I thought black gold was a rare one, but I don't think so. Do I have? I don't. Let me go back to where is it? Emerald Coast and the feral pigs here. Uncommon, reddish brown. Rare is piebald, very rare albino, and melanistic. Okay. So it doesn't seem like black gold is that cool of one, and we didn't get the gold there, so we're just going to keep going then. We have this turkey. I think it's on the other side of the hill, though. There's no way I'm going to be able to catch up to it, so we'll take a shot. Yeah, I think it's on the other side of the hill. There it is. Trying to get it. Well, we'll try. I'm not sure how far away it is. Well, that's alright. If I had a shotgun, you know, fine. But I'm not all that worried about it. I think he went on the other side of the hill there. I'm more concerned about getting to our waypoints. So, as usual, terrain is always a factor, and sometimes you're just not going to get lucky.
Repurposed materials, solar roofs, rainwater tanks. That was back when people used to just call you a hippie. Now everything's sustainable, clean, green, eco-friendly. Hippies? Ha! Try trailblazers.
If you say so. All right, we need to grab this outpost.
The environment doesn't have to mean bad for your back. It's pretty cozy inside. Go on, take a look.
Well, hopefully she's not going to send us back to the other outpost, or the other lookout point that we did, because normally these maps have you go to an outpost, and then they'll send you off to a lookout point to kind of get you started. That's ugly.
See, we got company. That'll be Josh's doing, the brat. I told him to leave things be, but I guess he couldn't resist. Anyway, maybe it's just as well you get used to it. I'll fill you in later. Right, mate? See that camera on the table? Strap it to your chest and let me explain what exactly you're here for. There's a lookout tower not far away, so you can head up there and get a sense of the place while I flap my gums.
We need to have a bunch of this on us because realistically, we're gonna be shooting a lot of 22 rounds at things over this way. So I'd rather just have it on hand.
Nice and tight now. Wouldn't want it coming off right when you've got a shot lined up.
Oh, they want. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll fast travel over to this here. I'll take. Well, I was gonna say I'll do it off camera, but then you guys will miss the story. So I guess that's fine. At least there's an outpost right next to it, so we didn't waste. We're not gonna waste a bunch of time having to run all the way back.
I want to turn this place into a year-round retreat for hunters like you and Alejandra. So I don't spend most of the year worrying about whether our native plants are going to get overrun by deer again. There's a lot of filmmaking talent out here, and it hasn't been put to good use lately, if you ask me. So we're going to make a commercial, show the world there's more to New Zealand than haka and halflings. And who better to demonstrate the thrill of the chase than an experienced hunter like yourself? The Awaroa's prime was back in the 80s. Most of the other hunters out here are equally long of tooth. We need someone young, new, dynamic. You. The camera will do most of the work, so you just have to make sure it's on when you head out to hunt. We have a couple of strategic locations on our list to get through. But let's get you that view first. There's the lookout tower, just up ahead.
I had a feeling that we were going to end up having to come back here, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. We'll get it done. Alright, I gotta remember these open at me.
Just take that in.
Alright.
Spectacular, isn't it? This eastern area is all rolling hills and conifers. There's a line of mountains in the centre of the reserve. Oh, and native beech forest. And a lot of rain on the other side.
Just waiting for the mission update.
Josh's little prank. This place doesn't receive a lot of government funding, unfortunately, and a couple of years ago we were running out of money for field research, and the outposts were in need of sprucing up. So I guess you could say we made a deal with the devil, the Hollywood devil to be exact. Long story short, they've just wrapped up filming for the final movie they were contracted to do. Some fantasy thing, shiny blade or shimmering dagger or something. Now let me check. Ah, resplendent sword. I'll send you the blurb they gave me. My nephew tells me it's a big deal, but I'd certainly never heard of it before this. But yeah, as nice as it is that Te Awaroa's beauty is up on the silver screen for all to see, it's come with its share of problems, to say the least. The bigwigs left in a hurry, and we got left with a bunch of basically intact movie sets scattered here and there all over the reserve. Well, I'm telling you all of this because Josh just rang me up and said that he spotted another set on his way back. Not far from where I wanted you to try filming your first hunt. Can I trouble you to go clear it out? We can't run the risk of any of the props from the film featuring in our footage. Cheers.
Okay, well, you know, I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. There's still a lot to get done, and we have plenty of time to do it. So hopefully you guys have been having lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button if you have, so the YouTube algorithm will know and send the video out to as many people as possible. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so now, so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your video feed, and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click that join button, check out the list of options available there, and decide if any of those are right for you. If you're not interested in a continuing commitment, the thanks button is available for a one-time tip. What was that?
Running low. The outposts have ammo of all kinds and more besides.
I think we got it. You can press that thanks button for a one-time tip. Every little bit helps and is very much appreciated. Your continuing contributions are a critical component to helping to turn this into a full-time gig, and that is the dream. So again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you guys have been enjoying these hunts. Be sure to come back for the next one, and I'll see you then.